Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon MATIC. The MATIC chart is still here, probably in this correction, this corrective pattern. There are two wave counts we're tracking on this chart. One is the yellow one, which is the bullish one, which first of all would suggest that we are now in a wave 4 correction. Okay, maybe it's complete, but probably not. So we can still go a little lower into the orange support area. And then we get a wave 5, and the white one is the bearish one, which suggests a price decline into the region between, let's say, 41 and 50 cents. But we are quite far away from that. It would take, first of all, minimally a break below 65, 64 cents to suggest that the white wave count is playing out. The move down, however, looks very much corrective. Lots of overlapping price action there. That looks rather corrective here. This low and this high that was made today, they're also overlapping again. So certainly not impulsive to the downside, which is what a C wave oftentimes is. Okay, in crypto we get a lot of ending diagonals in the C waves, and then you get this overlap, but overall the situation is pretty much on this chart unchanged, and as the move down is looking corrective, and because the entire crypto market started a potential uptrend on around about the 20th of October. We did say that we are focusing tentatively on higher prices across the board, rather be focused on the long side than the short side. And therefore, we're tracking primarily all these diagonal structures. There are a few coins that are producing impulsive structures, but most are currently in diagonal structures to the upside. Also here, MATIC. If the yellow count works out, then this is a diagonal, because also here this third wave, which started on the 12th of October and possibly finished here on the 14th, this is also an ABC structure, And then the move down, however, also seems like an ABC structure. Could also be a WXY. That's at the moment not so important. If it's a WXY, it might easily get one more low. And again, I've just labeled it as ABC here. I'm not suggesting the low is in. This could easily just be a WXY structure. The wave count in a correction is not so important. It is much more important to understand what the relevant support levels are. And here we have support at 64, 65 cents. And if we have to break below that level, it would not be invalidation for the yellow count, but it would make me increasingly uncomfortable. And then we could even stretch here all the way down to 59 cents. But below 59, I would have to make the white count the primary scenario. So, I mean, it could be an ABC in wave A, okay, and now it's forming here. It formed the B wave and maybe now the C wave. Well, it could be finished, but then it needs to show us something. Also, C wave would be very low, shallow, not low, would be very shallow, but it reached the 78.6 extension. While that is not really the ideal target for a C wave, it is acceptable. But the other interpretation would be that this is simply a WXY. We have a similar situation on the Solana chart, by the way. So the first ABC would be wave W. This would be an X wave, and we come down in Y. And then this is another A, B, C. And that means that it would need a break above this last swing high here that was made on the 20th of November of around 87 cents. So we need to break above 87 cents for a first indication that a low has formed, because until then it could just be still this WXY structure. Even though I would say we get increased upside momentum if we get the break above this descending trend line. So that would be the earliest signal. At least it would cause us to watch, to understand if wave 5 is already unfolding. Now we will not know that until we get a little bit more price data in, however. At the moment, my primary scenario would be one way or another to get a little bit lower, to move a little bit lower into the orange support area. That's my update about MATIC. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.